check out our new sponsor, the Health Blaze. All the information is in the description. Use the promo code above. Goodfellow One Boxing at 18% off of all their natural products, from deodorant, pomade, toothpaste, and much, much more. And they have additional discounts on their website as well. That's thehealthblaze.com. Starting December 20th. That promo code is good for 18% off. We go. All right, back, Goodfellow Sports TV. We in the building. Appreciate everybody for checking in. Blessings to the brothers and sisters out there supporting the channel. Make sure that subscribe button, bell icon button. And I was watching last night, and I'll link it in the description. Eddie Hearn says he wants to do the Anthony Ruiz, Anthony Joshua 2 fight in the United Kingdom. So AJ is trying to run with his tail between his legs back to the UK. And also, AJ said last night that if this happened in London, it would have been different. So they're making excuses now. And Eddie Hearn is trying to run back to the UK with his tail between his legs. And if I'm Andy Ruiz, I'm not fighting in the UK. That shit fishy. All of a sudden, AJ leave the UK and he got zero stamina. And versus Povetkin, he had a lack of stamina as well. But it wasn't this bad. And this is what happened. The UK gives all them dudes to, therapeutic testosterone exemptions and other paid exemptions. I'm not saying it's the case there. But at the end of the day, people make excuses. The time zone difference. That's what happened when, when Eric Molina went over there, Dominic Brazil went over there. They didn't make no excuses about that. You can't come to America, get whooped on, and run back home. That just ain't gonna happen, man. You got to come here and run your fade back where you got your ass whooped at. That's just what it is. You don't go. Your idea ain't to go and get promoted to the 6th grade and then it ain't working out, so you want to run back to the 5th, 4th, 3rd grade. Nah. You don't want to go to the NBA and it ain't working out. Want to go back to college, go back to the G League. Nah. At the end of the day, this is the NBA. This is your PhD degree over here, your doctorals over here in the States. So all of a sudden, he want to run back home after getting his ass whooped. By Andy Ruiz, I'm not, man, no matter how much money they give me, I'm not going back to the UK. I'm not going to the UK to fight this guy. The UK too sketchy, terrible refs. Then you got the sketchy, drug testing over there. He may or may not get tested over there the way he should. So I ain't doing it. And then, Anthony Joshua was saying it would have been different if I fought in London. It would have been different about it. They would have let you juice. Allegedly. Would have been different than no time zone. You drug your ass over here. This is what happens. Even when Prince Nazim came over here to fight Kevin Kelly. This is what happens. He got exposed when he fought Kevin Kelly. Even though he pulled out a victory, he got exposed. And now you come over here and now it's different. Now it's different. Now it's I want to run back home. We already told you no matter really no matter what you do, it don't matter. Everybody see you get exposed. Everybody see you can't take a punch. Everybody see you don't have no boxing ability. Everybody see that you trash. Now, I've been saying it, bruh. I've been saying this very same thing. I told niggas this about Anthony Joshua. My stance hasn't changed on the Wilder fight not once. I said this, 2 years ago, bruh. 2 years ago, I said this dude won't go 3 rounds. People say, you crazy. You hating on Anthony Joshua. You crazy. Yeah. Versus Deontay Wilder. Now who looks stupid? It was a reason they was running from that man. At the end of the day, I did get on Wilder case because all of a sudden he wanted to prolong well, it ain't inevitable no more. But he wanted to prolong the Joshua fight. He wanted to make Joshua pay. And I said this shit was going to happen. If it didn't happen versus Molina, I bet it would have happened versus Usyk. I said this was going to happen. There was an upset come. He going to fuck his money up. We're going to get the pride. But at this point, it wasn't his fault. No matter what the situation was, Deontay Wilder still had to go through. Anthony Joshua still had to fight Andy Ruiz. He still had to fight Andy Ruiz. And that's just plain and simple. So Wilder, even though he was going to prolong the Joshua fight until he felt that, until he punished Joshua and got the split he wanted to get, you can't put that on him right now. Because this fight had to happen. And now all of a sudden they want to go back to the UK and drag Andy Ruiz over there. If I'm Andy Ruiz, I'm not. And people said that should the unification about Trump a rematch clause? Look here, man. That unification about Trump and mandatories and all that shit, stop believing that. That's not the case. The case is that's at the discretion, just like anything else. Fighting a guy outside the top 15 or the top or barely in the top 10, it's at the discretion of the sanctioned belt bodies in this situation. When really it's in a contract. And really it's up to obviously what they say behind closed doors with Anthony Joshua, Rob McCracken, Eddie Hearn and everything else. All that's behind closed doors. The zone is behind closed doors whether they really want to take the rematch or not immediately. Maybe he don't want to take the rematch immediately. They made all these excuses like, oh, he didn't recover from the hook on top of the head. Look here, man, he garbage. He garbage. Wilder would have stretched him, bro, in one round. And I was nice saying 3 rounds and under. He trying to box with his back leg stiff. He trying to move around the ring flat-footed. No, you got to get on the balls of your toes. You got to show some feint, some movement. You know what I'm saying? That uppercut, left hook combination, that was nice. That's because Ruiz got overconfident and opened up. Then, obviously, that kind of woke him up and he beat the hell out of you. He beat the hell out of you the whole fight, I heard. I came in like towards the 3rd round, 4th, 5th round, some shit like that. But Andy Ruiz, under no circumstances, unless they give me $100 million, I'm not going to the UK. Because they're going to try to rob you there. And then again, they're going to play 4 corners basketball. Use the analogy. They're going to play the 4 corners to keep Deontay Wilder away. You think they're gonna put Anthony Joshua in there with Deontay Wilder at this point? Once again, they gotta build the fight back up. And I'll do a video about it. Even if they come back and be Ruiz, they're not putting Joshua in there. It's gonna be a run. And then the day, if I'm Al Heyman, I'll let it go to purse bid. And I'll bid Eddie Hearn. And he will. Put the fight right in LA or right in Mexico City. That's what you do. Matter of fact, you put it in LA, you stick it to their ass even more. Because I think it's a 5-hour difference from Eastern Standard Time. So that'll make it an 8-hour difference Pacific Standard Time. Since he was crying about a time zone, take his ass out west. Give him an 8-hour time zone difference. And between Al Heyman and Bob Arum, they gangbanging the shit out of Eddie Hearn. But you know what? The way Eddie Hearn treated the YouTube media last night, this is what he get. All that lying, all that shit, man, the white devil not going to win. All that lying and this shit the Pilgrim then said, he said so much lying shit. He set the YouTube media away from the fighters. He isolated them in a different section last night. Some people left, and I know some people left because Eddie Hearn say, thanks for everybody that still stayed. Like, nigga, like, the reason they didn't stay is because you disrespected them. And guess what happened? God don't like ugly. You's an ugly motherfucker right now. You and your pit bull. No, he ain't a pit bull. He's a pet poodle. Anthony Joshua. And I'm going to talk about Anthony Joshua, a lot more today. I'm going to talk about his whole demeanor. I'm going to talk about, how much of a punani he really is, bruh. I'm really going to go in on this dude, man. This dude heart pump purple Kool-Aid. But if I'm Andy Ruiz, under no circumstance do I go to the UK. Unless they got 100 M's for me. 100 million in pounds, Eddie. Pounds. We'll see, man. But at the end of the day, I knew they were going to try this shit, man. But we got to see if they want the rematch. Anthony Joshua probably ain't got no fight left in him. I could be wrong. He might not have no fight left in him. Rob McCracken, baby, we need to work on some things. We can't be you. I mean, you got stretched in 7 rounds, and it wasn't even close. It wasn't even close. All of a sudden, they trying to make it in the UK. Al Heyman ain't having that shit, man. Let me know what you guys think. Goodfellas Sports TV. Should Andy Ruiz go to the UK and fight Anthony Joshua? Appreciate it. Don't forget, we on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Reach out to the email if you have a business question, inquiry, sponsorship, video requests. Keep sharing the videos. Don't forget to check out our sponsor, The Health Blaze, thehealthblaze.com. Promo code Goodfellow1Boxing gets you 18% off the 100% all natural products. Website, promo code in the description. Want to make a donation? That link's in the description. Share the videos. Don't forget, you can check out all us on social media. All those links in the description.